I love God with all my heart, but I don't like his people a lot of times.
I think it's very good to talk about it because I grew up Southern Pentecostal, and this is not me in any way putting anybody down who is in the religion currently, but what I experienced from that religion, I left it with so much religious trauma.
Man.
And I'm talking like I had panic attacks
Oh,
up
yes.
in my entire life, an anxiety disorder, because I was worried if I did the wrong thing that I was going to go to hell.
Oh, he was a mean God, wasn't he?
It's terrible. And
Scared me to death.
Yeah, and I just don't think that that's right that they do that. So I think if you did speak on it, I think that that's okay because look at where you are now.
Now I do speak on it, and when I do, I get dragged. The church world comes after me. And so I just have to pray. I'll call my mom and say, Mom, you got to pray for me because I want to, the hood part of me wants to come out.
Yeah.
I'm holy, but I'm hood too.
Right.
Ratchet.
Holy enough to pray for you, good enough to swing on you, baby.
And so I think what it is I think that me being raised, I remember going to church. I remember how religious those people were. I remember how less than women were. I remember watching my mother, literally everything that she ever did was for me and my brother and my dad. It was like us four and no more. I got angry. I had a lot of trauma. We couldn't wear pants. We couldn't wear makeup. We couldn't go to the racquetball club. We couldn't go to anywhere. It was literally like walking through Sears. My mom would put her hand up like this over my eyes when we walked through the TV section because that one-eyed demon is going to get you. I remember at 7 years old, I was laying down under one of the seats like this at our church. And I was looking up at my dad and I was watching the choir. And my mom was up there just leading the worship choir. And all these people were just standing there like this. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, they're miserable. They look like they're about to cut their wrist. We're singing about Jesus. This whole church is miserable looking. If this is what heaven looks like, and God's so mean, like every time we walk in the prayer room, my mother immediately starts rocking back and forth. And within 2 seconds, she's bawling, just nose snotting. And I remember thinking, God, you are so mean that my mom even has to cry to get your attention.
Oh my God.
At 7 years old, when
I
a
just got
shift.
goosebumps.
7 years old, something shifted in me, and it was like I just became an angry. I don't care if I go to hell. I don't care if church people don't like me. And so it's almost like the enemy had an assignment, which he does a lot of times, and he'll use people. And so I think it was just layer after layer after layer after layer. And if going to heaven means I got to go with them, the most judgmental, angry, hateful, hypocritical people, then I don't even care if I don't go. Take me to hell.
I relate to everything you're saying so much because I completely went through the same thing. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup, hairspray, I couldn't curl